But oh my goodness. So basically what we're doing is we're progressing through different stages of the main scheme. So like Heart of the Empire is going to start, and we win if we can defeat Apocalypse when we have the no longer worthy attached to him. So we're going to be running through. Hey, Infectious, how's it going? Welcome, 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 welcome. I did get to go up. I was up in Columbus last night, and I got to visit a store there. I played Wormspan for the first time. It was pretty good. I liked it a lot more than maybe not a lot more. I liked it more than Wingspan. Hey Andy, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. First time. Well, first time chat. Glad you're here. Okay. So we got the Age of Apocalypse. We're gonna set aside each unused villain card and each prelate minion. We're starting on stage 3. Noland! You're not doing precon. No. This is a or it's not even a modified. It's a draw a lot of cards leadership deck. um, that's how I'm describing it. It's just we're drawing a ton of cards. It really doesn't even have like a tribe associated with the deck. It's just kind of I don't know. It'll be fun. Good. Oh my gosh, Trap! It's on two flipping between YouTube and Twitch. Banana missed the beginning. Did you all see the eclipse? Yes, we did. That was also yesterday. Wow, yesterday was busy. Now that I'm realizing, yes, we streamed in the morning. We saw the eclipse. We were in the path of totality. Switch to Twitch, get the points. Let's go. In the path of totality, which was an incredible experience. It was wild. It was, I mean, absolutely breathtaking and just very, very, very cool. So I was very, very happy that we were able to see that, and then left from there to go up to Columbus. Yeah, good to see you doing well. You've single-handedly gotten me to buy almost a complete Marvel Champions. Let's go. Let's go. That's awesome. Hope you're enjoying it. How long have you been playing the game? Banana, me too. It was a lifetime. I mean, it was wild. We were kind of right there on the cusp of totality, and so we only had totality for, I don't know, 2 minutes or so, but it was still like just so impressive. It was if y'all watching ever have a chance to make it to a totality event, the next one's in South Africa in August, I think. If you all ever have the chance to make it to one, it's worth it. It is absolutely worth it. Nice. Tyrant's Throne side scheme. Reveal a Heart of Empire. The first player reveals a random set-aside prelate minion. Oh, prelate minions are the backside of the Overseer minions. Andy has been into board gaming for a while. That and Magic have been my biggest hobbies. Chief Lord of the Rings player for a while, and Champions hits just right. Nice. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. My sibling made the drive to Arkansas to see the totality. That's cool. That's cool. Were you able to meet up? Or you're in Arkansas, right? Like, were you able to see them? So we got Sugarman. Sugarman was the first Overseer minion that was guarding one of our mission side schemes at the beginning, so a little thematic there. So we got Sugarman on the prelate side. He has Toughness, Victory 3. He engages the first player. When Sugarman attacks, if this attack gains piercing, if this attack defeats a character, he'll 5 damage from Sugarman, and he has 5 health. Nope, just Kansas. Oh, for some reason I thought you were Arkansas. That's Beast Snow, isn't it? Yep, that's Beast Snow. Cool. So Sugarman, 135. This will be interesting in the campaign. How have you all played the Apocalypse campaign? Because like just without the campaign, without the mission side scheme, there's already a lot of stuff going on, right? We're starting with Gene Pool, we're starting with Heart of the Empire. We are starting with Gene Pool, right? Infinites. Yes. We're starting with a mission side scheme. There's just a lot going on. So that's kind of exciting. Apocalypse is a 10 hit point villain. Weak. Steady toughness. When the main scheme is completed, remove all threat from it, flip this card, and reveal Apocalypse 4. When the main scheme is completed, the players lose the game. I'll be starting this campaign 2 weeks from today. Oh, alrighty. Nice. I I like the content more than the campaign. That's kind of what I've settled on. Is I like the heroes and I like the villains. I think that they are awesome. The campaign, the missions, I am not 100% sold on quite yet. That's where I'm at. Okay, so we're gonna do our campaign setup now. Shuffle the Age of Apocalypse modular set into the encounter deck. So this gets to get shuffled in here. Randomly select one of the available mission side schemes and follow the setup directions on it in the campaign log. So find the lost mutants is going to be even, odd. Odd. Got evacuate survivors. So after you resolve a mission attempt, place 1 counter here and deal 1 damage to each ally at the mission. If there are 4 mission counters here, remove mission team from the game, flip this card over. Shuffle each player card, the mission, yada yada yada. It starts with 5. Then we are going to select one of the available Overseer minions. Now, I did put these together, but we're going to take Mr. Sinister out because he was our Overseer from the last time. He's been removed. And the way that I'm reading this, and maybe y'all can help me with this, is since Sugarman and Mr. Sinister, I read that their Overseer was removed from the campaign, not necessarily their prelate version. So from what I understand, Mr. Sinister as a prelate can still make an appearance in the apocalypse scenario. He's just kind of out of it for the Overseer scenario. Is that true? So what heroes did you use the card Sidekick already? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I have used Sidekick with Bishop. I have played Sidekick with Bishop. That being said, I have had some... I've been doing a lot of work with Sidekick because we may see very soon a new or a deck factory coming out with Sidekick. X23 Sidekick deck is amazing. I think that I'm gonna at least play that. That's gonna be Friday stream, is gonna be a lot of like old hero new tricks. And I think I'm gonna try and limit it to 2 to be Sidekick because I'm so excited for Sidekick, and we'll do more Sidekick stuff later. But there are other cards in the campaign that I'm really excited. I'm gonna go build a Vision Sidekick. Vision Sidekick is gonna be awesome. I'm debating between kind of this showcase deck being an X23 or a Spider Woman with Captain Marvel, because both of those just sound super freaking awesome. We did get Mikhail Rasputin. So Victory 5 cannot take damage while another minion is at the mission. 5 hit points. After you discard cards, deal 1 damage to an ally at the mission for each energy resource discarded. That's going to be tough. That's going to be bad because we do actually have a good number of energy resources in this Magic deck. The Overseer Prelate thing confused me too. I think the intention is that they don't interact, but it's weird because they're in the same cards. Yeah, I'm. That's how I read it. That's how I'm reading it, Romeo. Is that the Overseer was removed from the game, but the prelate was, or the campaign, but the prelate was not. But I guess it also thematically kind of makes sense if we removed Sugarman, we defeated Sugarman, should he not be around. But then I think that only leaves us with 2. Yeah, that it would have to be that way, right? Because we're gonna see 3 prelate minions throughout this scenario, and we would only have 2 left. Apocalypse is a timey-wimey, so who knows? Oh, timey-wimey, yeah. Multiverse Sugarman, true. Yep, that's fair. You have convinced me on the thematic side of things. First player takes control of mission team. Each player searches their deck for an ally and adds it to their hand. We had 8 hit points, I believe, right? I meant to look at that. We're going to grab Venom. Venom is going to be our... Or do we go Dum Dum? I think we go Dum Dum, actually. Dum Dum's a 3/3. But it's also tough with the physical. Let's go Venom. I think Venom's going to be a little bit easier to get out into the mission area. We'll be good. Defeat isn't death. They ran away back to Daddy Apocalypse. Yeah. I just want to do a War Machine and Iron Man Sidekick. I love their team up card, but it's hard to use. War Machine and Iron Man Sidekick. Are you doing a like War Machine being the Sidekick, or like in an Iron Man deck? Or are you doing Iron Man? because Iron Man in the War Machine deck is a win entering play, right? I I do hope that we see some support for sidekicks that interplay. I have to think of which one to use. I would lean towards having Iron Man as the hero and War Machine, because that gives you War Machine doesn't need to interplay over and over and over again to have like a huge benefit or to utilize him. That sounds cool though. Sounds pretty cool. Iron Man's gotten pretty decent with all the discarding card stuff, digging deeps and everything. Alrighty. Set each player's hit points to remaining hit point value. I'm pretty sure it was 8. Then we're gonna draw up to 6. We got Cable. Oh wow, okay. Soul Strike. Maria Hill. Nice. Mission Leader. Callow 2, 4, 6. We drew all of our allies. We're definitely keeping Venom because we chose Venom. Let's keep Miss Maria. There really doesn't... Oh, no, Gene Pool is a dissuasion for chump blocking. Now, the only thing that Gene Pool is going to be affecting are the minions in there, which could be bad, but maybe not as bad as Unis. A lot of the team-up cards are difficult to play before since they need to be a very specific sequence of card... Yeah. I think we're going to mulligan Kalu. I've mulliganed Kalu so many times. Mulligan... I think we get Soul Strike. We use... Okay, so Venom is going to cost us 2. Maria is going to cost us effectively 2. It would be nice to play Soul Strike. Mainly because we can then take out Sugar Man. At that point, we're going to mulligan Mission Leader Kalu. Mission Leader would be really nice to get on the table, but I feel like we just don't have time to build. And so we're going to mulligan 3, hope for a double. Ironheart is not a double. Limbo is really nice. Exorcism. Limbo is a dangerous... Alrighty. Oh, I definitely 100% should have... We're going to use Soul Strike and Ironheart to play Miss Maria Hill. We'll draw into Exorcism. Now, the reason that I'm doing this is I'm going to be able to interrupt and put Soul Strike on the top of my deck and then be able to play it for cheaper. I'm going to get my first taste of the AOA box. Want to know how Standard 3 plays or even the mission mechanic? Nice. That's exciting. Yeah, no, I'm really, really enjoying Standard 3. All right, we're going to flip up. We're going to interrupt and put that Soul Strike right back on top of the deck. And then we are going to probably lose Limbo, which is not great. But did we draw a card? Yeah, we did. We drew Exorcism. Bummer. All right. Okay. We are going to... Maria is going to knock this tough off. It's going to deal 1 damage to her. We are going to go ahead and use Magik's ability to play the top card of our deck, reducing the cost by 1 to Soul Strike Sugar Man. Top card of the deck is a energy, so we don't get the stun. But then we're just going to follow that up with a Magic Swing and take out the Sugar Man. Now, it's important to take out these minions because we cannot remove threats from Heart of the Empire until those minions are gone. And then that's how we win the game. What heroes have a really terrible Nemesis set? I know Phoenix is top 1. Who else? Valkyrie, I think, is the first. I think Valkyrie is the worst one. Groot's pretty bad. Groot's really bad in a multiplayer game because he kind of affects everybody at the table, which is annoying. Let's use a mission team, Limbo, Exorcism, and now what we're going to do is we're going to be able to use a stepping disc to get Limbo back. And we're going to play Venom over here to the mission. We'll stand up. Yeah, Valkyrie, I think, is the worst Nemesis set in the game. Hey, there's stepping disc. Beautiful. Basic spell, that's 3. Basic spell is 4, okay. And a magic barrier. Magic barrier is kind of interesting. It is a strength, which is not super great. I think we just chump with Maria. Oh, wait, hold on. Got to do this. This starts with 1. X is the number of, or is the numeral in Apocalypse's printed hit point value. So right now it's 10. When Apocalypse would defeat it, discard each attachment from him, heal all damage from him, remove X threat, ignoring any crisis. So that's going to start with 1. And then this has a acceleration. So we're going to add 2 threat to this at the start. Ooh, Valk and Groot. I don't want those heroes as teammates. That's fair. That's totally fair. Valkyrie is so bad. Valkyrie is so bad. We're going to chump block with Maria on Apocalypse's 3 attack. It's going to be +2. So that's going to be enough to take Maria Hill out. And then we're going to add 3 threat to the gene pool. I may be shooting myself in the foot here by doing this, but we'll see. What's the worst that could happen, right? Our encounter card is going to be Wolf Among Sheep. The prelate minion activates against you. Otherwise, Apocalypse activates against you. Oh, well, that's less than desirable. So Apocalypse is going to activate and hit a 3. Let's use a basic spell to play a magic barrier. So we're going to prevent 3 of this damage. Place 2 threat on gene pool. And we prevent 3 damage. It is not a lightning, so we don't get to do the damage back. Hey, Luther, how's it going? Looking forward to the visit later today. Been playing the core set with my wife, and she keeps having to snipe the shadows of the past, so we haven't had to deal with Nemesis yet. Nice, nice. Nemesis are not, they're not good, but they're, I think, a really awesome part of the game, if that makes any sense at all. Standard 3 could really make Dark Venus more consistent. Yeah, 100%. It is our turn. Let's go ahead and we're going to thwart 1 here. I'm going to use energy to overpay for a stepping disc. Now, ready, choose a magic card in our discard pile not named stepping disc and put it on top of our deck. That's going to be Limbo. And then we're going to use Magic's ability to play Limbo. Now we can swap cards. We will Limbo. Wait, no, it doesn't matter, does it? Let's go ahead and mission team. We'll discard strength. We'll deal a damage to Venom. We will deal 3 damage here. And we'll remove 2 threats. And add a mission counter. Top card is going to be a Dum Dum. Ooh. Do we throw that over there? Or do we... I mean, if we do 2 more mission attempts... I don't know. That's interesting. I am ready. Not exhausted or caught off guard. If you aren't ready, then play that Zero Cost Leadership event. Let's go. Let's go. I think I've barely seen Shadows the past my first 20 games, or I just canceled before. I guess that's why they've made Standard 3. Yeah. Standard 3 is... It's nice to be able to kind of predict when we're going to see that, when we're going to see the Shadow. But we'll, I'm really happy with it. Yeah. All right, let's stand up. Oh, wait, actually, we have a... We'll thwart 1 here. Now we'll stand up. We got Dum Dum. Deadpool. Deadpool probably goes over here. Triskelion. Nick Fury. That's 4. And White Tiger. Holy cow. Wow, White Tiger is pretty awesome because we start on stage 3. Now it is a maximum of 3 card draw, but meh. We got it. Top card is a Legion. Yeah, we're hitting all the allies now. Not Shadows related, but when I play Gamora, I draw our obligation a lot. It's sort of become a joke with my table. I said sad Gamora because that is the... Oh, yeah, the... this deck has a ton of allies, I must say. Yeah, and I think... So, and I'm still trying to formulate my thoughts around the missions, but it feels like the missions require you to just push into and build a deck with a ton of allies. But then the campaign does kind of dissuade the chump blocking, so there's a nice little balance there. We're going to add 2. We're going to get hit in the face. I didn't think about that. Apocalypse is going to hit us for 3. We'll go ahead and defend. It's going to be 3. You are stunned. We'll take 2 damage, or 1 damage, I'm sorry. Our encounter card is going to be a Dark Child. I can flip to Alter Ego form, which I will go ahead and do. Yeah, might as well, right? I don't see any reason to not flip to Alter Ego. And then we'll deal 1 damage to the character that we control. And we're good. Sad that this wave will stretch across the rest of this year, but hopefully the rest of the box has good variety of content to keep me entertained with Standard 3 and new archetypes. They did add a lot to the game, and they did say that the release schedule is slowed down a little bit and is not going to be the new normal going forward, and so I do have hope for that. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's go ahead and if we flip up, we could throw a spell card. I don't think I actually care. Let's just flip up. We're not going to trigger the spell. We are going to limbo White Tiger for Legion. We're going to use Magik's ability to play Legion and Dum Dum to play White Tiger and draw 3 cards. We got Bludgeon, Soul Sword, Cosmo. Top card is a Magic's Crown. We're going to go Soul Sword, Cosmo, Triskelion, and Bludgeon to play Nick Fury. We'll draw 3 cards. Spiritual Meditation. We'll Spiritual Meditate. We'll go Meditation and a Armor. I'm going to toss the Soul Strike. Top card is a Sorcerer Supreme. Do we have any doubles left? I think we've seen 2 of our doubles. Be nice to fish for that genius so we could play Sorcerer Supreme. But I really want to throw Deadpool. I want to throw Deadpool over to the mission. We can do that with 1. Or we just go mission attempt, and we just mission attempt, and we don't play Deadpool. And we just mission attempt next turn as well. And we can get, like, the Crown out. Or Sorcerer Supreme out. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll go Spiritual Meditation to draw Sorcerer Supreme. And Desperate Measures. Actually, Desperate Measures is really interesting because if we throw Desperate Measures out there, we can do it in 1 turn. Because we can attach attachments to there. So let's go Deadpool to play Desperate Measures. That's going to give +1, +1, +1. And then we will Mission Team, Scry, and take 3 threat and deal 3 damage. Okay, that worked out. I think my problem is before they were releasing hardcore, like almost 2 heroes per month, it also got a lot of backlash since it feels almost impossible for most people. A lot of arguments on rules. At least now they do quality content. Yeah, I like the 1 per month release schedule. I think that was very difficult logistically to trigger, but that was my preferred method. Jesco, how's it going? I'm not too upset about them taking the rest of the year off as long as communication doesn't become non-existent. I think that's key. I think that's key there. Alrighty. Okay, so we have to do this. We're going to shuffle each one of these cards into the deck. Oh, I didn't do the setup. Dang it. I always forget the setup. Evacuate survivors. Panicked refugees into their deck. Okay, well. Okay, we'll shuffle panic refugees and we won't take the benefit. How about that? We'll double dink us for me not remembering the setup again. There's a lot of setup. Agree, I prefer one monthly. It's been a mixed bag in the past. I know it's problematic when the hype cycle dies out. Yeah. At least for the hero packs. I wouldn't have minded if the old month prior to an expansion box. Yeah, if they missed a month, that would be nice. Yeah, I think it's heavily implied that the slowdown of content is due to the popularity of Star Wars. Yeah, I do know that Star Wars was significantly bigger for them than they were expecting, which is awesome. Which is awesome for them. Yeah, and like I'm yeah, doing good. I'm doing good. Alrighty. Mission team flips over. Top card of our deck is Desperate Measures. We're going to use Mystical Armor and Magic Crown to play Sorcerer Supreme. White Tiger and Nick will clear the main. Okay. Stand up. We get 6 cards. But I kind of like having 2 heroes released together, so maybe that's my preference now. 2, 4, 5. I think I preferred one a month. I think I preferred the one a month because that allowed us to just kind of have always something new. Whereas like the 2 heroes, and like I will admit that I'm in a completely different boat than the majority of the population in this world where I play this game daily, right? Like, so that is a factor that I should be considering. But it is something that it just feels like, and maybe I just blitz through the 2 new heroes and like then we go, it feels like we go for a while without new content. There's part of me wish that they kind of like the first X-Men was the best release cadence. I liked it, yeah. As a retailer, I liked them. That's fair. That's totally fair. Alrighty, we're going to add 2 here. Apocalypse is going to hit us for 3. We're going to chump with Nick, which is going to be +3. Oh, geez. And then this is going to go up to 12. And we're just going to kind of ignore Gene Pool and hope not to draw anything too bad. Hard Drive. Teamwork, Dark Riders. After Hard Drive attacks, place 1 threat on each scheme. He's a 2/1/4. Top card of our deck is a Panicked Refugees. Exhaust your identity and remove this card from the game as a alter ego action. Alrighty. We do have Colossus now, which is nice. I guess I could have dropped Colossus, but we had Nick. He was going to... Oh, you wait a full wave before buying everything. Interesting. Is that just... What? Why? I'm just kind of curious. What are we doing with our lives? I'd like to get Legion back. That's some willpower. Save shipping costs. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let's use Mission Team to go ahead and draw Panicked Refugees, which will draw us into Stepping Disc. Top card of our deck is a Superpower Training, which we probably no longer need. And I guess I did realize that I did make a modification. I took out Call for Backup, so we're running 40 cards here. Regardless, I wish the announcement articles didn't dump everything. I'd love to see a weekly or bi-weekly drip of cards leading up to a new hero release, at least with the schedule of releases. Yeah, and I think they did a really good job because they had a really organized and really thought out and well-planned release cadence of spoilers through content creators with Next Evolution, I believe. And with Arkham, I know that they started publishing when and who is going to be releasing the spoilers when. And I think that's a really cool way to, one, support the community, but then also like have that drip of information. It itches you to buy AOA. I will never, but I will with what I hear for with release. Nice. Alrighty. We actually could go with superpower training, mainly because we could. This is a 2 now. Exhaust your identity and remove this from the game. This is tough. This is a tough one. I think I want to limbo Colossus onto the top of the deck to prevent that. Let's go ahead and attack to remove the stun. We'll use Venom to play Stepping Disc, which will ready Magik. We get to choose a Magic card not named Stepping Disc and put it on top of our deck. I think it's going to be Soul Strike, so we can just take out Hard Drive pretty easily. Yeah. That Arkham Transparent is needed on the champion side of things. And I really liked it. I really liked it. I'm hoping that they kind of do that more. We're going to use Magik's ability and use Magic Barrier to play Soul Strike to take out Hard Drive. We're going to go ahead and use White Tiger to thwart 2 here. That's going to knock White Tiger out, but we're about to shuffle our deck. I'd rather her be in our deck than as a chump blocker, especially since we have Colossus coming. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and go Limbo, swap Superpower Training with Colossus. We got Med Team to play Superpower Training. I don't know if I'm going to touch it, but it's just out there. It's out of the deck, and it's also a target for that one thing. We could touch it. Let's go ahead and knock the tough. Let's go ahead and start. I guess we don't have to deal damage to him, right? Like, there is no damage that we need to do until we go through Heart of the Empire. Heart of the Empire, does this goes to double acceleration. That's right. Okay. We're about to get an encounter card. Let's go ahead and just start teeing Apocalypse up for some damage. We use Desperate Measures to play Stepping Disc. So we'll ready. And we'll drop a... What's a magic card that we like? Soul Sword? I like Attack. The last couple of years, I guess, with the monthly release dump of previews. Yeah. Alrighty. And then we will hit Apocalypse for 2. 1, 2. Make me bleed my own blood. Stand up. We'll get encounter cards. Or we'll get cards. Then we'll get an encounter card. Genius, Colossus, Spiritual Meditation, encounter card. That's 4 out of our 6. Live in, late to the stream. What do you think of the missions? I think in solo they add too much to do. 100% agree with you there. But in multiplayer, it'd be more enjoyable. I like the concept though. Okay, that's good to know. I have not played them in multiplayer. I've not played them in multiplayer. And solo I'm not a huge fan. Hey, Ronan, how's it going? Glad you can make it too. Happy you're here. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the missions. It will be interesting to see how they play in multiplayer. I could see them being better in multiplayer. Alrighty. That's 4, 5, 6. The top card of our deck is a Magic Barrier. We're going to Limbo Colossus with the Magic Barrier. And we're going to add 3 threat to the main, which is scary. And maybe we're trying to confuse Apocalypse. He is steady, so it will require 2. But then we can flip down pretty easily and get rid of this. Apocalypse is going to initiate an attack of 3. We are going to use Genius and Magic's ability to play Colossus from the top of our deck. revealing a Deadpool. Alrighty. Declare him as the defender without exhausting him. It's going to be 3, 4, knocks the tough off. Colossus is so good. So good. Jesco did play the multiplayer. I didn't really like them. They ended up throwing like 5 extra allies into my deck just to play over there, so I don't know if that hurt or helped me. And that's kind of how I feel. I feel like I'm just like Dum Dum Dugan. Venom would not be in this deck, which I don't know. Yeah. Nowhere is safe. Place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. Then, if it has any pursuit counters on it, discard an upgrade or support you control. Less than desirable, team. Less than desirable. I guess it's Limbo. Because Limbo we can get back easier than Sorcerer Supreme. Bummer. Hey, memes. How you doing? We got the Dark Riders. Hinder 1. Each Dark Rider minion gains toughness. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a Dark Rider's minion is revealed and then discarded, then revealed. This comes in with 3. Ooh, that's mean. Dark Riders have teamwork too. An infinite. It's not Dark Riders. Infinite. No, where are the Dark Riders? Oh, stop discarding all the cards. This is scary. Did I put Dark Riders in there? Oh, geez. Discarded like the entire deck. Ugh. So, Synapse. After Synapse attacks you, you are confused. She does have toughness. Or he. Alrighty. We do have the Soul Sword, which is nice, I guess. So we can just take him out, but... Oof. Alrighty. Here we are. It is our turn. We are not going to use... draw that card quite yet because I like that wild resource. We're going to use a basic spell to play Soul Sword. So we gain piercing, and while it's a wild or a physical, we get +1 attack. So we're going to go ahead and use our basic attack to take out Synapse with piercing. Okay. Now we're going to... Okay, so now this is kind of interesting. That acceleration token is rapidly approaching. Nice. Yes. So I could play Deadpool. I could play... It would be nice to get... I could play Legion. I could draw Deadpool and play Legion. I think Legion is probably better. I think Legion's probably better than Deadpool. But Deadpool costs 1 less when he's on the top of the deck. I could also Spiritual Meditation and just kind of open my options up. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Spiritual Meditation. We're going to draw Deadpool. I'm going to draw Exorcism. Top card of our deck is Mission Leader. Mission Leader is very enticing. We have to discard a card at this point. I'm going to discard Magic Barrier. We are going to use Magic's ability. Yeah. To use Deadpool to play Mission Leader from the top of our deck. So after a side scheme is defeated, we can exhaust Mission Leader to draw a card. Top card of the deck is Stepping Disc. That's going to be nice to get Limbo back. We'll go ahead and Mission Team to get Stepping Disc. Top card of the deck is now Desperate Measures, which is great for Legion, honestly. It is really, really good for Legion. I actually may go Exorcism here instead of Stepping Disc. Ooh. Legion is one of my new favorite allies, especially Magic. He's really, really cool. He's really freaking cool. But I'm looking at this, right? If I go Exorcism, I can clear out, like, probably Dark Riders. And it has a wild, so it would halfway confuse Apocalypse. Which is probably worth it. I would draw into Desperate Measures, which wouldn't do anything. The other thing that I could do is I could Colossus and Stepping Disc, but then I would play Desperate Measures on nobody. I am losing Legion again, which is sad, but I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go Legion, Stepping Disc to play Exorcism. I'm going to remove threat from here, from the Dark Riders. Trigger mission leader to stand up. Or this confuses. We got Desperate Measures, Kalu. Oh, that's not. Kalu's on the top of our deck. Did you get a great view of the eclipse? Yeah, I did, live in. It was great. It was awesome. We were able to get out in kind of like this open field, and it was really cool. It was really, really cool. I hate acceleration tokens. Colossus is going to take 2 off the main. If we can confuse Apocalypse next turn, that's nice. Desperate Measures is really looking at Legion, Deadpool. I think those are kind of the only 2 that I would be thinking of dropping Desperate Measures on. But Desperate Measures is a wild, which doesn't matter because we don't have Limbo, so let's go ahead and toss Desperate Measures. The campaign comic kind of confirms for me that the last hero in this wave is Magneto. I agree with that. I do think that it is Magneto. Kalu, Cable, Dum Dum. Spiritual Meditation. White Tiger, nice. 3, 4, 5. Exorcism, nice. And Cosmo being at the top. We'll stand up. We're going to add 3 threat here. Apocalypse is going to attack. We're going to block with Colossus. It's going to be 3, 4, 5. There goes Master Plan, which is nice. And our encounter card, Barrage. After Barrage attacks, you deal 1 damage to each character you control. He's a 1/2/4. Alrighty. I am ready. I would like to play Cable. And we can start drawing a ton of cards. Let's Spiritual Meditation. We're going to draw Cosmo and Magic's Crown. Top card of the deck is Med Team. "100% should have played 100% should have played Exorcism first with Cosmo on top of the deck with that. That was dumb. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw Med Team with Mission Team. Put Blood Gem. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to use Dum Dum and Kalu to play Exorcism. We'll remove... Actually, you know what? No, we're going to use Dum Dum and the Crown to play Exorcism. And we're going to remove it from Superpower Training, which is going to clear Superpower Training. That's going to allow us to go grab the Crown and put it into play. And confuse Apocalypse. Mission Leader is going to trigger. We can draw Blood Gem. Got Mystical Armor on top of the deck. Now I realize Cosmo and Magic could be kind of crazy consistent. Yeah. Especially if you Voltron Cosmo. We got Blood Gem, Kalu, and Med Team to play White Tiger. It's going to draw us 3 cards. We got Mystic Armor, Maria Hill, and Strength. Perfect. Top card of the deck is a Soul Strike. We'll use Mystical Armor and Magic's ability to Soul Strike Barrage. Top card is the Triskelion. Strength and Maria will draw Triskelion. We got a Soul Strike on the top now. We'll go ahead and take 4 here with our 2 allies. We're going to use Cosmo to play Triskelion. We're going to flip down to Alter Ego, exhaust her, and move Panic Refugees from the game. And then we're feeling pretty good there. Nice. Wait, what's the card in front of you? Is it from failing a mission? No, it's just you had to shuffle that in when you started the during setup. So each player shuffles a copy of Panic Refugees into their deck. And so, yeah, it's just an obligation that you have to shuffle in at the start of the game. And it says, like, when you draw it, you draw a card and put this card into play. We're going to hang on to Cable. Cable could also be a Voltron target. I'm going to draw Soul Strike. Venom. Basic spell. That's 4. Where am I stepping disc? There it is. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Magic Barrier. Yeah. We're going to add 2 threat to the main. Apocalypse is confused. And our encounter card is going to be an Infinite Soldier. Guard. If the threat on... So it's Quick Strike, Surge, and +3 hit points. So Surge is into Gauntlet. After Gauntlet attacks you, discard an upgrade you control. I'm telling you, we bottom decked all of these minions. Holy cow. Was Nightcrawler confirmed as number 3, or is it's still unknown at this point? Yeah, it's still unknown. Alrighty. We can interrupt to put a spell on the top of our deck. I think we're going to grab a Soul Strike and throw that on top because we have to deal with these minions. We just keep like running into like issues. I don't want to take out Heart of the Empire because now we would get another minion. I have to take out Gauntlet. Honestly, the Infinite Soldier is not too bad. It is Guard, which is annoying, but hopefully Thursday will confirm it. I would put decent weight on Thursday that we would see it. We get Stepping Disc and get Limbo back. Yeah. Let's go ahead and flip up. We're going to go ahead and throw Soul Strike on the top. We'll use our ability and basic spell to play Soul Strike. We'll hit Infinite Soldier for 4. Top card of the deck is a mental, so we don't get to stun it. But Mission Team will draw a Scrying. Top card of the deck is now a Stepping Disc. Let's go ahead and scry. So we got Stepping Disc, Spiritual Meditation, and an Energy. We'll take the energy into our hand. We'll put Stepping Disc on top and discard Spiritual Meditation. Magik will punch the Infinite Soldier. I totally messed that up, didn't I? I'm not getting Limbo. Oops. That's on me. That one's on me. Let's go Energy for Soul Strike. Deal 4 damage here. Maria will go ahead and take out the Gauntlet. I feel like I keep running into the same issue over and over and over again. Where I'm like, there's always something that's making me not want to progress. And it's like, maybe I just need to do it at some point. I needed to get Cable out. That was not smart on my part. Hey, Hebrew Hammer, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Of course, now I don't have Cable. I could White Tiger, Heart of the Empire to get a card for Cable, but I don't know if I want to do that. That seems scary. Thank you for the subscription. You're amazing. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh. Yes, Hebrew Hammer. Subscribe to Prime. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you do get a free subscription on Twitch. It does not have to be to me, but make sure that you use that because it does make our day. I think I'm going to keep White Tiger as a blocker for Apocalypse. But I will miss White Tiger in the reshuffle if I do it like that. Because I only have 3 cards. I'm drawing 6. But I don't have another blocker. So no. What we're going to do, just kidding. Hold on. I forgot everything that I learned about this. Let's go Venom to play Stepping Disc. We're going to ready, and we're going to put Colossus on the top of the deck, and then we don't need White Tiger as a blocker. We can get White Tiger back in that shuffle, and Colossus can take that block. Props to the FFG team. I never thought they could do so many heroes and keep the uniqueness there. Oh, 100%. Yeah. No, the design space that they have explored is absolutely incredible. White Tiger will thwart here. It's going to knock the White Tiger out. Magik will punch Apocalypse for 2. We're going to hang on to the 2 cards here. We're going to go Colossus, Stepping Disc, Nick Fury, and Ironheart. That's 2, 4, 6. It's going to deal us a counter card, which is going to give us an acceleration token, and we deck out. Oof. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, I mean, like, Bishop feels highly, highly unique, which is awesome. And Magik is Gandalf, right? But still, very unique to champions. We do have a... No, I want to play Colossus. Colossus is so freaking good. But yeah, they do feel very, very unique. I'm like pretty built at this point, so maybe we just need to push. The prelate minions are not horrible. I love Bishop. I wish they had a card that allowed a friendly to attack him. Oh, like an ally or something to attack. Yeah, I did a Bishop deck with toe-to-toe and taunt, and like, well, those are 2 different decks, but like where initiating more attacks, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. It'll be interesting to see if we ever get something that readies an upgrade. That probably breaks the game pretty easily, but it would be really cool to have like something that you could come in and like ready his uniform. That'd be very broken, I think, but because you could have crazy turns with that. We are going to throw... I miss Limbo. I want Limbo back. 3 there. Apocalypse is going to attack us for 3 plus a boost card. I think we... Okay, if we play Colossus, we're not playing Nick. If we play Magic Barrier, we could play Nick, and that could cascade into further, because we got Mission Team, right? So we'll be able to draw a card. I think I'm gonna do Magic Barrier here, so I can get a Nick Fury. We lose Colossus. Is that worth it? I think it is. So let's go ahead and use Ironheart to play. No, let's use fine. We'll use Cable to play Magic Barrier. So we will 3. After this activation ends, place a pursuit counter. So we prevent 3 and we deal 3 because we have a wild. 1, 2, 3. We don't have our armor yet, so that's not quite there. Bishop, Cyclops need a team up card. Ooh, charge him up. That'd be cool. And counter cards. Dark Design. Place 1 pursuit counter. Then he's going to scheme. So Apocalypse is going to scheme for 2, 3. That takes us up to 6. Then our encounter card is Surge. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Wolf Among Sheep. The prelate minion activates against you. Otherwise, Apocalypse activates against you. At this point, I think we will drop Colossus in there. Yeah, we'll spend 3 to play Colossus. Declare him as a defender without exhausting. So it's going to be 3, 5, knock the tough. Exhaustion, Surge, reveal. Oh my gosh. Sinister Strike, place 1 pursuit counter. Then if it has any counters, the villain attacks you. Luckily, it doesn't have any counters. Ah! Jeez, that was wild. Okay, so we got Belasco. We got Ruler of Limbo. So after Belasco activates against you, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If Ruler of Limbo is in play, attach those cards to it face down. At one point, I considered that for a custom hero, but I never finished that hero, readying an upgrade. Yeah, be cool. It'd be really cool. Oh my gosh, we may have just lost this game, team. That was brutal. Okay. So we're going to take an attack of 2. That was brutal. That was absolutely brutal. Okay, let's mission team to draw Blood Gem. What's the top card? It's a Genius. That does not help. Okay, we'll play Blood Gem. We're at 6. We're going to go up to 9 here on the main. Colossus and Magik. Actually, we're not going to play Blood Gem. What we're going to do is we're going to have Colossus. Oh, Magik's exhausted. Dang it. Never mind. Oh, we have so much threat here. We keep chump blocking. Let's just add 20. I'm ignoring that for the rest of the game. Magik being exhausted is sad. We could go Heart of the Empire. That would draw us a Genius. We would have 3 cards. We could see what we top deck, which could be nice, but it could also just be awful, because then we'd have another prelate. That wouldn't be worth it. We could have, I think we have Colossus thwart Age of Apocalypse. Colossus is going to chump block Apocalypse. Magik will defend against Belasco, or take it to the face. We're at 6 health. We could also take down Apocalypse, because whenever we when Apocalypse would be defeated, discard each attachment from him and heal all damage instead. I'm kind of holding out to see if there's going to be an attachment that we can kind of snipe pretty easily. So I think what we're looking at is Colossus thwarting here. Take this down to 4. We'll play Blood Gem. And we'll stand up. We got Genius, Dum Dum, Scrying, White Tiger. White Tiger's really nice here. That's 4, 5. Limbo. Limbo is back. That's really good as well. We're at 6 health, which is less health than I want. We're going to go ahead and add 3 here, which will take this to 5. Or 7, I guess. Apocalypse is going to attack for 4. We'll block it with Colossus. Plus 3. Glad that boost card is gone. Belasco is going to attack us for 2 plus a boost card. We are at 6. I think we take this to the face. What's the top card? It's like, give me a Magic Barrier. 2 plus a boost card to the face. Let's do it. Place 1 threat on the mission side scheme. Give the activating enemy an additional boost card. So a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Maybe Med Team can show up here soon. Then we have an encounter card, which is the Apocalypse Solution. Discard the top X cards of the encounter deck, where X is the numeral Apocalypse printed hit point value. Oh, geez. So that would be 10. Comes in with 3. Wow. Alrighty. Let's mission team to draw Spiritual Meditation. Top card of the deck is Soul Strike. That's enticing. Spiritual Meditation to draw Soul Strike and Spiritual Meditation. We're going to toss basic spell. Top card of our deck is a Stepping Disc. Alrighty, sweet. Let's go ahead and thwart. Usually I'll miss the cards before our autoplay when drawn. I'm wondering how useful basic spell and Soul Gem is in your experience. Blood Gem? Or wait. So Basic spell I really like if it's the top card of my deck. Really enjoy that. Actually, I probably should not have tossed it because that can clear like Ruler of Limbo. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna back that up. I'm gonna use Dum Dum instead of basic spell. Um, we're gonna use a scrying. We're gonna look at Stepping Disc, Mystical Armor, and a Deadpool. Let's go Deadpool on top, Mystical Armor, and Stepping Disc here. We're going to attack for 3 on Belasco. We're going to use basic spell to place Stepping Disc, which will ready, and we're going to put Colossus on top of the deck. We will take out Belasco. Let's Spiritual Meditation. We got Colossus and Deadpool. We are going to toss Soul Strike. Top card is a Exorcism. Ready? We're going to use a Deadpool to play Limbo. Limbo will go ahead and swap Exorcism for White Tiger. We'll use our ability to use Genius to play White Tiger and draw 3 cards. Magic Barrier, Stepping Disc, Exorcism. Top card of our deck is a Desperate Measures. Okay. Let's go ahead and have White Tiger thwart 2 here. Go Magic Barrier to play Stepping Disc. To ready Magic and place, I think, Soul Strike on the top of the deck. We will Magic to take out the Apocalypse Solution. Mission Leader will draw us into a Soul Strike. We will use Exorcism and Soul Strike to play Exorcism to remove 4 threat from the main, which will take us down to 3 and half confuse Apocalypse because we now have a wild. We have Colossus on the top of our deck, which we'll be able to swap in for an ability. Alright, let's stand up. I'm a little worried about our health. We got Desperate Measures. Where's Legion? Give me Legion. Or give me Death. Venom. It's 4. There's Legion. 5. Soul Strike. Top card of our deck is a Strength. We'll go ahead and use Limbo to swap Strength with Colossus. We're going to add 3 threat to the main, which will take us to 6. Apocalypse is going to attack. We will use our ability, Strength, declare Colossus as... Our Apocalypse is going to attack. Place 2 threat on Gene Pool. That's fine. And then Colossus is in, and the Tough gets soaked. Colossus is an incredibly good ally. Top card of our deck is now an Energy. Sweet. Alrighty. Our encounter card is Barrage. After Barrage attacks, deal 1 damage to each character you control. Barrage is back. Okay. We do have a Soul Strike. And so a Soul Strike can take out, or can get close to taking out one of the prelate minions. And so we might swap into Heart of the Empire. Or we might defeat Heart of the Empire. We have Ruler of Limbo. Let's go ahead and Spiritual Meditation. We'll see what we got. We got Energy and Kalu. The top card of our deck is a Cosmo. We have to discard a card, which will be Venom. I do want to... Let's just go ahead and White Tiger and Colossus. Take out Barrage. That takes out White Tiger. You know what? There's 1 stepping disc, 2 stepping disc, 3 stepping disc. Sad we don't have. Hey Nelson, totally unrelated. How do you like Cable? I love Cable. I love Cable. Cable is such a great support hero, and I love support. When defeated, this card from the encounter deck. Oh yeah, thank you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Thank you. Where do you get those coins? These? These guys? I got these on Etsy. Okay. Limbo is exhausted. Let's use Energy and Kalu to play Legion. We will use Legion to thwart 1 off Ruler of Limbo. Discard Cosmo to remove 2 threat from Ruler of Limbo. Support, that's the piece I'm missing with him. Thank you. Oh, yes. Yeah, support. Okay. Coins ready in the day. Oh, these are all from Buy the Same Token. So since you're on YouTube, if you scroll down just a little bit, there's actually going to be a link that has all of my accessories, and I talk a lot about it in there. There's also a video if you prefer the video form. But yeah, these are all from Buy the Same Token. So that takes out Ruler of Limbo. Top card of our deck will draw with Mission Leader. Top card of our deck is now Basic Spell. We've already used the top, but we can go Mission Team to draw Basic Spell, which will put us with a Maria Hill on the top of our deck. Let's use Basic Spell to play Desperate Measures on Legion. We do have a Med Team and a Soul Strike. I think I need to hang on to the Med Team. Because honestly, just for me. We do have a Mental. We'll go ahead and thwart 2 here. It'll take us down to 4. We're going to hang on to Med Team and Soul Strike, because that's going to be our answer to the Prelate. So let's stand up. Got Maria and counter card. This feels very much like the pacing of Magneto, where you have to just like, it's a lot to just hang on, hold, build, and then blitz. First player reveals a random set aside Prelate minion. Alrighty. Now I do read this that because because whoever it was who was the overseer, that's in the victory display, so I assume that's no longer a random set aside Prelate. Got Magic Barrier, Nick Fury, and Venom. Alrighty then. Top card is a Spiritual Meditation. I'm going to add 3. Take us to 5 there. Apocalypse is going to attack for 3 plus a boost. We're going to chump with Colossus. You are confused. But I am steady, so I am not confused. I'm actually going to get my steady token. Maybe I'm not. I don't remember where I put him. Oh, there they are. Because that will help me remember. I should not be exhausted. Colossus is Dunzo. We got 2 encounter cards. First one being the Fittest. Attach to the minion with the highest printed hit points to give it a tough status card. Otherwise, this card gains Surge. Surge is into Witchfire. Also, we have a lot of threat here. We'll just consider that infinite threat. Wait for it. Don't do anything. Too rational. Yeah, right. My favorite. This is probably my favorite token from them. Which one? Which one is? After a Witchfire attacks and defeats an ally, place one threat on the ruler of Limbo. Otherwise, place one threat. Oh wait, Colossus is supposed to be over here. Do we have a magic barrier? We do have a magic barrier. I definitely should have limboed. I'm going to have limboed Venom here. Oops. We'll use a... We'll use Spiritual Meditation to play Magic Barrier. So we prevent 3 damage. We deal 3 damage. We do not have our Retaliate 1 yet, though. We got Sinister Strike. Place 1 pursuit counter on Pursued by the Past. Then if it has any counters, he attacks us. Oh my gosh. I mean, like, we have to block with Legion here, right? Like, there is no not blocking with Legion. Yep. So he's attacking for 3. After his activation results, put a pursuit counter. There goes Legion. Whew. Alrighty, we'll have... Is there a way that we could... I think it's a Nick Fury. Nick could get us drawn into remove 4 threat, confuse Apocalypse, flip down. That could be a route that we go. Let's go Mission Team to draw Venom. What's the top card? Give me Dum Dum. That's not what I wanted. We'll use the hand to play Nick Fury. Draw 3 cards. Got Dum Dum, Spiritual Meditation, Genius. Top card is a Magic Barrier. Let's go Spiritual Meditation, Magic Barrier. Basic spell. Top card is a Stepping Disc. We'll toss Dum Dum. I do like Stepping Disc here. We bring the Prelate out. The Prelates are... They all have toughness, which is annoying. They all have 5 hit points. Mr. Sinister has Retaliate 1, which is not good. But we do have a basic activation with Piercing, and a basic spell takes out the Prelate. Then we add... yeah, let's do it. I think we have to do it at some point, right? When defeated, the first player reveals a random set-aside Prelate minion. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, it's the Retaliate 1. Toughness, Villainous, Victory 3. Flip this card. Threat cannot be removed while a Prelate minion is in play. That gives us another acceleration icon. Mission Leader is going to trigger and draw a Stepping Disc. Top card of the deck is Stepping Disc. Okay. Okay. Comes in with 3. We have 2 health, which is less health than I want, and not more than I deserve. Let's go ahead and attack for 2 Pierce. We will take a damage. We will use a Genius to play basic spell, deal 3 damage. Take out Mr. Sinister. Let's go ahead and play the top card of our deck, which is Stepping Disc, which will ready. We got Mystical Armor on the top now. We're going to return Colossus to the top. We will go ahead and I guess we could attack Apocalypse, which would remove all the threat from here, right? Because when Apocalypse would be defeated, discard and remove X threat. So we would remove all the threat. That's probably worth it, right? So if we just attack for 3, he would reset to 10, right? Heal all damage from him. So he's going to reset to 10, but then we're going to remove all this threat. Okay. We'll use Magic Barrier to play Stepping Disc. We'll add a Soul Strike to the top of the deck. We'll take out Witchfire here. Okay. We'll stand up. We do have a Colossus, so we have an answer to a surprise attack. We got Soul Strike, Colossus, Mystical Armor, Exorcism. That's big right there. Stepping Disc 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Energy, top card is a basic spell. We're going to add 4 threat to the main. Apocalypse is going to attack. We'll block with Fury. It's going to be 3. Deal 1 damage to an ally at the mission. Give the activating an additional boost. The Ruler of Limbo's play plays 2 threat. It's not. I think I forgot to put Limbo over there. I don't know. This is a messy game. My first playthroughs are always messy, unfortunately. But I don't know what to do about it now. Master Plan. Oh, beans. So that goes up to 7. That's going to really slow us down. Okay. Don't forget about that gene pool threat. Yeah, right. Limbo will swap Exorcism. Nope. Limbo will swap Colossus. No, Limbo will swap Soul Strike to the top of the deck. We'll use Energy to play Exorcism to remove 4 threat from here. And Confuse Apocalypse. We will use Magik. Will go ahead and thwart for 2 off of Towering Citadel. Hey Nelson, what other heroes do you think fall into the support hero category? Actually, we did our first draft with Villain Theory was a support hero draft. Trying to think of, like, Strange is really good because he can pass out all this toughs. We had I don't know if Shadowcat made the list. Shadowcat can support really well. I picked Gambit. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Black Widow's good. Black Widow's really, really solid. What's the one that I'm obviously missing? Huh. Warlock can play support. Cyclops is a really good support hero. Storm is a really good support hero. She can affect a lot of characters on the table. But Cyclops is really good. I'm expecting a package tomorrow. It's a game called Medical Mysteries NYC Emergency Room. Interesting. Legally Blind Gamer. That sounds interesting. I've never heard of that game. What kind of game is it? I'll go check out the draft after the stream. Yeah, that was a fun draft. Let's go Mission Team to draw Soul Strike. Top card is an Exorcism. Let's use a Stepping Disc or Colossus to play Stepping Disc. We will ready our hero and put Colossus on the top of our deck. basic spell, we'll play Mystical Armor. We will flip down to Alter Ego and heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. We got Soul Strike in our hand. We're going to hang on to that. We'll stand up. Colossus, Exorcism, Ironheart, Cosmo 2, 4, 5. Spiritual Meditate. Nope. Top card of the deck is not available to us. Hey Nelson, how are you? I'm late, but I hope there's still time to see Magik hit some Apocalypse into Limbo. Heck yeah, there is. Heck yeah, there is. Yeah, I think we finally have. It's a tough match. It's a tough match. We got 5, or yeah, we're adding 4th right here. Apocalypse is confused. And counter card is Tusk. After Tusk attacks us, we are stunned. Alrighty. I honestly think we're gonna heal again, especially if we have Limbos in here. Or I mean, Stepping Disc. We got 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 Stepping Disc. We could play a Soul Strike and a Colossus can take out Tusk. I'm at 4 health. I feel like I have to heal. Let's heal. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna flip up. We're gonna interrupt with probably an Exorcism. Yeah, we'll put an Exorcism on the top of the deck. Because then we can use our ability and go Cosmo, Exorcism. We're going to see it is a mental, so we're going to confuse, or halfway confuse, and then remove 4 threat from here. It's a game where you have 5 patients and you have to treat them by asking questions, running tests, performing operations, and prescribing drugs. If you mess up, you could end up killing. Oh, well, that's heavy. Jeez. Hope you enjoy it. The only hospital game that I'm familiar with is it called Clinic from Capstone. You got Cable, Scrying. Top card of the deck is Deadpool. Interesting. Alrighty. Let's scry. We got Deadpool, Soul Strike, Kalu. We're gonna put Deadpool on the top. Discard Kalu, take Soul Strike. Let's go Exorcism, and we could full confuse Apocalypse if we wanted to. Ironheart. We still can have a mission team. I think I want to go Exorcism and Cable to play Soul Strike. Deal 4 damage here. And stun Tusk. Because we have a wild on top, which is Deadpool. Okay. Mission team will draw Deadpool. Top card of the deck is now a White Tiger. That'll be nice next turn. White Tiger's a lightning. I found this niche game called Operation. That's fair. I forgot about Operation. We could swap. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go Limbo. We'll swap White Tiger for Deadpool. We'll Blood Gem. Take 1, 2. Soul Strike Ironheart for White Tiger. We'll draw 3 cards. Deadpool, Strength, and counter card. 1 more card. Depending on what we get, if we get a Stepping Disc, we could potentially push into the Tyrant's Throne. I like Apocalypse. I like Apocalypse. I'm enjoying this. I think this is a really cool. 1 more card, which is a Nick Fury. How freaking enticing is Nick Fury? If we go Nick, I'm probably taking out Towering Citadel. We got Genius on top of the deck. Dang it. I think we use White Tiger to take out Towering Citadel. We'll draw Genius. We can then drop Nick. We will have another minion. That's just something that we're going to have to deal with, I think, though. Guess I'll add what I'm playing. Played some... I don't know that game either. VR chat. Also play Sonic Adventure 2, trying to get Hero-chan in the Child Garden. Nice. More great content. Wish I had table space. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's run it. Let's run it. I'm gonna take out the Towering Citadel. So when defeated, the first player reveals a random set-aside prelate minion. Each other player discards, and then we're gonna reveal the Tyrant's Throne. Tyrant's Throne is gonna come in with 4. And another acceleration icon. Ah! We got the Shadow King or Abyss. Got 1, or even odd. Odd, we got Abyss. He gets +2 hit points for each face-down card attached to him and engages the first player. After Abyss activates against you, attach the top card of your deck to him face down. He comes in with tough. And 5 hit points. We're going to trigger Mission Leader to draw Genius. Top card of our deck is now an Exorcism. We'll use a Strength and a Genius to play Nick Fury. To draw Exorcism, Stepping Disc, there it is, and a basic spell. Top card of our deck is now a Dum Dum. We will Colossus to play Stepping Disc. Put Colossus on top of our deck. We'll stand up. We will Pierce 3. Nick will take out Abyss. Team. We're getting there. We're getting there. We will use Deadpool and Basic Spell to play Exorcism. Remove 4 threat from the Tyrant's Throne. That's going to remove 3 acceleration icons. And then we are going to... When defeated, the first player reveals a random set-aside prelate minion. Okay, so that's going to be Shadow King. Is that okay? He engages the first player. After the Shadow King attacks you, choose an ally you control with the highest thwart. Either discard that ally or place threat on the main scheme equal to his thwart. That's annoying. We're healing 5 damage from Apocalypse. He cannot take damage while I prelate, and then we're ignoring the Force Interrupt. That went way better than than what we were kind of set up to encounter at the beginning of the phase. Was it your opinion of the most video games? And you got it right. Okay, sweet, nice. Was it your opinion, or what's my opinion of the most challenging scenario in Age of Apocalypse? So far, Dark Riders, I think, or the Horsemen. Stand up. We got Colossus. We got Dum Dum. We've got Maria. Desperate Measures 2, 4. Stepping Disc is 5. Magic Barriers 6. Top card is Scrying. We will Limbo Colossus to the top. After Shadow King attacks you, choose an ally. Alright. We're going to add 2 threat to the main. Apocalypse is going to attack. We're going to block with Nick. It'll be 3. Deal 1 damage to an ally at the mission. Give him another boost card. 4 total. Nick. Tusk is stunned. We will block Right Tiger here. After the Shadow King attacks you, we no longer have any allies, so we don't place any threat. We got 2 encounter cards. I don't know why that yeet so much when you remove a card from the game. Why I love. Nelson, don't you need to add 5? I don't think so. I think it just said heal. You heal 5 damage from him. So he was already at full health. So the way that I read that, I read heal is not additional health. I could be wrong. Yeah. I think he just has the 10. First encounter card is Culling the Weak. Place 4 threat on Gene Pool. Ha ha ha. Okay, I think we're up to like 30 now. Minimum. We're at, oh no, we're up to like 40. Heal does not equal adding HP. Yeah, cool. Then we've got Molecular Control. Apocalypse gains Retaliate 1 and Stalwart. Alrighty. Retaliate 1's annoying. Retaliate 1's annoying as all get out. No, you're right. Sweet. Okay. Sweet. Cool. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and punch Shadow King for 3. Let's scry. We got Colossus, Exorcism, Med Team. We'll discard Colossus because we can get him right back. We will take Exorcism and place Med Team on the top. We'll Mission Team to draw Med Team into Spiritual Meditation. Alrighty. Top card is Stepping Disc. We have not used Magik's ability yet. Let's go ahead and play Stepping Disc. We'll throw Colossus back on the top of the deck. Yeah. And ready? We will take out the Shadow King. Yeet. Okay. We do have another Stepping Disc. Let's go Spiritual Meditation. We're going to go Colossus. Basic spell. Top card is now a Magic Barrier. We'll toss Colossus. Let's use Dum Dum to play Stepping Disc. So we will throw Colossus back on top. And ready. We will attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. We take 1 because of the Retaliate. So he's down to 7. I'm trying to figure out how we can do this. We got 3 here. Yeah. Let's go Desperate Measures, Magic Barrier to play Maria. We'll draw into Colossus. Magic Barrier's on the top now. Exorcism and basic spell. I forgot about Tusk. We need to take out Tusk. I woke up early for Nelson stream. Holy crap. Let's go. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think we're going to go Exorcism Med Team for a basic spell. Puts the villain down to 4. We are stunned, but I can take an attack from Tusk because I am steady. Let's go. Let's play basic spell and hit Apocalypse for 3. 1, 2, 3. That takes him down to 4. That means that one of our attack ones can be lethal. Maria's gonna just take 2 here, just to be safe. We have Colossus. We will stand up. Got Magic Barrier. Soul Strike, there's the lethal that I was talking about. Venom. Soul Strike, nice. And Spiritual Meditation. Top card of the deck is an Energy. We are going to Limbo Energy for Colossus. And we're going to be off to the races. We got 2. Apocalypse is going to attack us for a lot. We're going to interrupt with our Apocalypse. We're going to interrupt with Colossus. Take 3, 4, 5. That's going to knock our Tough. And we got Tusk here. After Tusk attacks you, you are stunned. We'll block with Maria, honestly. then more on Gene Pool. There's going to be a challenge where we stack a ton of thread on Gene Pool and still win, right? Ooh, I like that. That's good. That's good. I feel like I always wake up at 2 or 3 p.m. and you're already done. Yeah, because I start at 11 typically. Or 10 Eastern time. I'm also like, today's a shorter stream because I'm finishing this and getting in the car and heading down to Luther Bob's shop. So I'm excited for that. Our encounter card, Cyberpathy. Attached to Apocalypse. After Apocalypse schemes, place 1 threat on each side scheme. And team, Soul Strike. Apocalypse is no longer worthy. There we go. That was wild. That was I really enjoyed Apocalypse, actually. Like, it was a slog. I mean, like, I say that in the nicest way. I do think without the missions it would be a better scenario. Just because, like, there was so much already going on and missions already delayed the scenario. I mean, like, we played this. It was probably an hour and a half long scenario in solo. That's a long solo scenario. And so I think I'm definitely gonna try him without, like, the missions and see how that goes. But I really liked him. I mean, like, I like, he feels like a mix between Hela and Magneto, which we've been kind of saying for a while. Hey, thanks. Do you think the deck building part of this game is enough to scare away new players? I've got some friends that are only interested in playing if I build pre-decks, which is understandable. No, not necessarily. Especially when you have resources like Marvel CDB, or you have resources just like with the precons, where you can just play, or you can just net deck, find decks that they like. If you understand kind of what their play style is, you can figure out and just net deck off of Marvel CDB and find decks. Or if you enjoy building decks like I do, have fun and build the decks. So, nice. Sweet. Alrighty, I do have to run because I'm going to be packing up. I'm building a cable deck and I'm heading down to Luther Bob's shop to play some more Marvel Champions. So I will see you all. I'm trying to figure out, I need to think about what my timeline for tomorrow and Thursday looks like, but I will add a stream either tomorrow or on Thursday. Make sure that you're following on YouTube, and that I will make a community post there for when that will be happening so we can finish out the campaign. But I appreciate y'all. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow or Thursday. Peace.